The Put It On series started as a research project in 2004. We did the first show in New York, in Bospacia, and then we had our products moving on to the multiple art shops. I mean, as an art multiple, the product was uh, a flip flop where you tell people how to have safe sex. So there are instructions, and the entire research project made us think the entire value, how we kind of spread or we kind of make people aware to educate. We took it a little more seriously than normally a project will go. We made it into a foundation project. We opened our own foundation with this name, with our names, with our family names, and we kind of fund it our own self. It's more of a project where you tell people how to have safe sex. It's primarily it's that, but the research kind of showed that okay, there are. I mean, it's a different category. How kind of government or the entire institution is not really seriously understanding the project, and they kind of bring this discussion all across, not understanding the gaps in the communication and the gaps in the spaces. So we kind of found that there are uh, there are different kind of categories where one can really go. There is something which is
So it's like in India, because research was based in India, so it was like uh, this is taboo in India about people don't talk about sex openly. So it was like kind of interactive project where people can come and participate and they can learn about it and they can talk about it. They can be get aware and they can get more information. So it was not just based only for the gallery or thing. It was for the public. It's for anybody can participate in that. So we never wanted show to happen in a gallery space. So we want show to go to the public space, whether it's a bar, whether it's a school, whether it can go to a park or to a local market. So it was meant for not, it's for everyone. But we have made like different programs. So how can it goes to different people? So that was the reason of the foundation. So it can go to the local market where people come and interact. For them, it's like the buying a flip-flop, but actually they're getting free, but then they will get free after the information. So they'll interact, they want to get more, they want to know more on that project. So it was like another part, we put a pool table in a public area where like 150,000 people came to play on pool table. So what it's like, we named the project called the Beautiful Game. So people come and interact, they play the game on a pool and they win the flip-flop or they win a boxer shot or they win a poster. So it was like
it's something to do with how would you tell people to have safe sex. It's as simple as this. But then there are different sort of, I mean, there are children, they're elder, and it's a different sort of a place where you can't, if you kind of talk to people, it's very awkward. It's like you can't just, as an artist, you can't just go into someone and, you know what, you should have safe sex. So how would you bring that discussion into different sort of products? So there is irrational frame of mind, there is emotional frame of mind. So you weaving all those in the project, you reach to a point when you're talking about the real problems. You're talking about the act, and that's what you really have to really target. So we've been finding different sort of ways to kind of cater that. That's what the foundation does. The works, the early works had Superman as a metaphor of a man wearing a latex and saving the world. So that's how the Superman. So the moment you click the Superman, so you open up the new game of superheroes wearing latex suits, and then you kind of move on. So it kind of brings that sort of an iconography which is known to everyone, and also it kind of brings that discussion. I mean, it's just so open that now with this sort of a metaphor, you can really cross through a lot of barriers. You bring the discussion, you open up the discussion, and you can just move on with it.